Welcome to Mother-Daughter Projects. I'm Steph. 9 years ago, I moved into this house and replaced this front door. At the same time, I replaced the hardware on the door. So this is now 9 years later, and as you can see, the handle is not looking great. We have some pretty bad conditions here in Florida. High humidity, we have lots of rain, so that leads to some corrosive things. So it was time to replace it. So Mom and I headed to Home Depot and we picked up this, which is basically the exact same thing I had before, but this is a quick, easy DIY that can be done in that much time, and so that's what we're going to do today, get this replaced and make it nice and pretty again. I started by unboxing the new handle. I took out all the included hardware and laid it out and read through the instructions. Next, I removed the old hardware, starting with the latch plate. Next, I removed the lever off the back of the door with an Allen wrench. Then I was able to remove the cover to reveal the 2 screws that need to be removed in order to remove the old lever base. I'm going to set all these parts aside for a few days in case there are any issues with the new handle. I started by installing the new latch and put the front and back handle in place, making sure to press the latch bolt so that the handles would fit nice and flush to the door. The back lever needed to be removed, so I used the Allen wrench again to remove the lever. Then I secured the lever base to the door. A good tip is to clean the door and or paint it before you install new hardware, which I neglected to do. Then I added the lever back in place and it works. Lastly, I removed the old strike plate and put the new one in place. And it all works. Now, after looking through the instructions, I realized the levers were in the wrong position, but I couldn't quite figure out how to fix that. But then I did realize the front and back levers are exactly the same, so what I did was I removed both of them, swapped their locations, and now the levers are in the correct position. It worked fine when it was first installed, so I don't know how important it is to have it in the correct position, but I did switch it as that's what the instructions said to do. And in my closing that you're about to see, the lever will be in the incorrect position as this was filmed before I changed it. And there you have it, it's done. Now it is a pretty quick DIY, it took me maybe about 10 minutes to do this, but you may run into some obstacles, and since it is very important, the safety of your house, your front door, give yourself some time. I wouldn't do it when you don't have a lot of time or when it's about to get dark, so give yourself some more time than you think you'll need, because if your door's old, you might have to make some changes to some of the holes and things like that, so keep that in mind. Open it before you start to install it, read the manual, make sure you're familiar with the process that you need to follow. But overall, like I said, my door is 9 years old, so it's a fairly new door. So it's pretty straightforward to just put it right back onto where the old one was, and now I'm ready to go with a nice, beautiful handle. Alright, thanks for joining us. If you want to see more projects from us, be sure to visit us at motherdaughterprojects.com. Thanks, see you next time. Bye!